Good morning. Good morning to all the BSc students. Today we are going to learn about one important topic which we should protect compulsorily. The topic is about forest. Forest is one of the natural resource. So let's discuss in detail what is the meaning of forest. For a plant community of trees and other vegetation, usually which is closely related to human life. Today, forest may be regarded as any land managed for the diverse purpose. Forest, whether the land is covered with trees, shrubs, climbers, etc. So forest is nothing but a group of plants or population of the plants. So Indian Forest Conservation Act started in 1980. Indian Forest Conservation Act started in 1980. So here what is the duty of this act is to find out how many hectares of the land or how many acres of the land is occupied by forest in each and every state. So you should submit the report about the natural vegetation covered on the land. Forest, because forests are the home to all the amazing facts. Forests are natural resources which are of a great value. Forests are natural resources which are of great value. Global forest cover it a key indicator of health of the planet. Forest resources have been a source of human beings. Tree dominant forest can occur whenever the temperature rises above 10 degrees centigrade. So when you go for the forest, what are the advantages of the forest? So before going to the advantages, let's see the introduction. Forest resource play an important role in any country. It is highly complex, changing environment made up of a living and non-living things including trees, shrubs, wildlife and non-living things, including water, nutrients, rocks, sunlight and air. Forests vary a great deal in composition and density and area of distinct from meadows and pastures. Forests are important to humans and the natural world. For humans, they have many aesthetics, recreational, economic, history, culture and religious value. Forests provide fuel, wood, timber, wildlife, habitat, industrial development, economic products. Next, they also help the climate to regulate properly all the medicinal plants. When you go for the areas which are highly covered with the forest, in this present generation you are able to see in this picture the dark green color areas which are covered by the forest, densely populated areas. So we can say that India, day by day, the forest coverage is decreasing. It's mere responsibility to all the Indians to develop the forest area in India. So let's see the different types of forest. First and the foremost is dry tropical forest. Dry tropical forests are highly available or existing in which states? They are existing in Madhya Pradesh, Uttar Pradesh. Tropical thorn forests are existing in Delhi, Punjab and Gujarat. You can see the second picture. First picture you are able to see, that is about the tropical dry deciduous, which is a full greenery. You are able to see the green plants there. Okay, that is available in Madhya Pradesh and Uttar Pradesh. When you come for the second picture, that is B, that is thorn tropical area which is in Punjab and Delhi as well as in Gujarat. When you go for the C picture, C you are able to see tropical dry evergreen Eastern Ghats which are existing in Andhra Pradesh and Tamil Nadu. You're able to see the three pictures here. Next, when you go for mountain subtropical forest, coniferous forest they are called as, these forests are available in some states in India. You can see subtropical board Shillong and Nilgiris, subtropical pine forest Arunachal Pradesh and Kashmir. You are able to see the first picture, that is Nilgiris. Second picture you are able to see, that is Andhra Pradesh and Kashmir. And the third one is subtropical dry evergreen foothills of Himalayas. These are the coniferous forest. Next, Montana temperate forest. Montana wet temperate are existing in Nilgiri and Palmy Hills. Nilgiri and Palmy Hills. Next, Himalayan wet temperate are available in Assam, Himachal Pradesh. And third one is Himalayan dry temperature existing in Kashmir. Next, subalpine forest. They are moist alpine scrub, high Himalayas. These type of plants or shrubs are available. Dry alpine scrub available in Sikkim. Next, the National Forestry Policy has recommended that 33% forest area for plains and 67% for hills. What you are able to understand here, 100%. Suppose you want to develop the 100% of forest area in India. So in this, how this act is written, Indian Forest Conservation Act, which has been started in 1980, gave some points. What are the points? 33% of the forest area should be existing in plains. Means we should see that. They should be there in plains, and 67% for hills. The deforestation rate per unit population in India is lowest among the major tropical countries. Deforestation is decreasing, they are saying. For effective forest management of the country, we have to take the confidence of tribal who have been living in the forest. So we should communicate, we should interact with the tribal area people, and we should go for the growth of the forest area. Next, as we all are learning from our childhood, that is from your schooling, importance of the forest. Once again, it is our responsibility to learn about the forest, because day by day we are not able to see the greenery at all. This growing or the development of these cities is completely distracting the trees. So it is our responsibility to learn about the forest and uses of the forest. When you learn the uses of the forest, you may get an idea how to develop it. So we don't need to go to the forest areas and plant the trees there. You start growing the plants at your home. Okay, so uses of forest. The function of forest may broadly classified into following categories. First one is local consumptive use. Second one is productive or market use, ecosystem services and other uses. How many types of uses are there? Is local consumptive use, productive or market use, ecosystem services and other usages. Next, local consumption use. Food like roots, fruits, tuber, okay, fish, mushrooms, animal meat, etc. We are getting from where? Because of this forest. It is all, this forest are also helping fodder for cattle, fuel wood. The wood is also used as a fuel for cooking and other purpose by poor people. Of course, we are not cooking on the, you are not using the wood for cooking process. Construction material like poles, thatching leaves, fiber for weaving baskets, ropes, nets and mats, medicinal plants for treating common diseases. Next, local consumptive use. Here you are able to see the pictures. Fruits you can see, and some horns are hanging there, you are able to see that. Okay, wood is given, honey is there in the bottle. So honey we are not growing, okay, so automatically it is available on the trees. That is also helpful. Okay, next, productive or market use. If you see timber, wood uses, wood used for commercial purpose like making furniture, other items like boards, bridges and other day-to-day uses. Even we are able to sit and learn in a particular class means we want a table and a bench. At your home, you are using the sofas, you are using the beds, you are using the different types of constructive goods at your houses which are made by timber, which is one of the productive use. Fruits, fiber, honey, gum, etc. Cane and bamboo products. Raw material for wood based industries. Many types of industries are depending upon forest nowadays. So these forest based industries also it is helping for. Raw materials for food based industries. Forest provide raw materials for various wood based industries like paper, pulp, sport goods, furniture and matchsticks. You are able to see the productive uses. Let's see the ecosystem services. It can control the soil erosion. Okay, it can control the floods and it also can control the droughts. You are able to see heavy floods nowadays. Within these 5 years, we observed floods occurred in India. Because of soil erosion, we are able to see that crops are not growing properly. Drought means completely because of the borewells, you are taking out the groundwater. When the groundwater is completely dried up, land is not having any water holding capacity in its roots. When there are no trees at all, where is the water holding capacity? There is no water holding capacity at all because the land is completely dried up without plants. So, droughts are occurring. Forest provide protection. So, because if you grow forest, we are helping ourselves indirectly. We are also helping the ecosystem. First and the foremost thing is we are helping ourselves. Then we are helping the ecosystem. So, forest provide protection against soil erosion, droughts, floods, noise, radiations. Next, when you go for oxygen in the atmosphere, we already know, we learned this picture from the childhood. You are able to see everyone are dependent. We are depending upon the atmosphere. Atmosphere is also depending upon us. Not only the people, even the plants and animals are also depending, and we are getting the maximum oxygen. Maximum oxygen we are getting because of the plants. Okay, so one example I will tell you, G. Pullareddy Degree College is having many plants. Okay, many of our students sitting under the trees are enjoying the pure oxygen. I am not telling that you bunk the classes and sit under the trees. I am giving an example that our college, which is completely because of trees, we are able to enjoy the pure oxygen. You are able to see many colleges which are constructed on main roads. They have pollution, dust, etc. A very good example which is helping us about the live learning of the plants. Next, conservation of soil. They prevent soil erosion by binding the soil particles tightly in their roots. They also reduce the velocity of wind and rain, which are the chief agents causing soil erosion. You are able to understand by this point. I think I repeat once again. Conservation of soil means protection of the soil. How can we protect the soil? When we keep the plants, when we develop a forest, automatically binding particles of the earth are at one place. Because of this, they are holding the roots tightly. Because they are holding the roots tightly, water capacity in the ground level is able to increase 1 point. Same way, velocity of the wind is controlled by these plants and rains are going to occur regularly. Absorption of air pollutants. Forest absorbs many toxic gases and air pollutants and can help in keeping air pure. Okay, we know this more. Next, accessory functions when you go for. Forest provides education, creation, research, habitat to various flora and fauna, social, religion and spiritual needs. You are able to see how social, spiritual needs, some Ayurvedic medicines. Okay, some plants which are helping for religious cultures. Okay, they are helping education. We are learning much from forest. Recreation, when you are free, when you want to visit, for bored with this day-to-day life, you want to visit a happy place, a cool place, which is nothing but forest. Deforestation. Forests are exploited since early times for humans to meeting the human need. Why? What is the meaning of deforestation? Cutting down. What you are cutting down? All the forest you are cutting down. Why you are cutting down? Because you want a luxurious life. You want the own house. Okay, you want a theater. You want the road system. You want to develop various infrastructural needs for human being. For this, we are destructing the forest. Forests are exploited because of human demand. The permanent destruction of the forest is called as deforestation. Completely you are removing the forest means it is called as a deforestation. Next, causes of deforestation. If you see, population explosion. Population explosion is the root cause of all the environmental problems. Vast area of forest are cleared from human settlement. Okay, because people are increasing. What is happening is population is increasing. As the population is increasing, they want everything they need. Because they want everything they need, they are destructing the forest. Shifting cultivation. It is a traditional agroforestry system widely practiced in northeastern region of the country, in which felling and burning of the forest followed by the cultivation of the crop for few years and abandon of cultivation allows forest for regrowth cause extreme damage. So some people are burning the forest for their livelihood also. Shifting of the agriculture. They want the agriculture land. For that also they are destructing the forest. Next, growing food demand. That is also another point. Day by day food is demanded. So agriculture is also needed for the sake of the agriculture also. You are destroying the forest. To meet the food demand of rapidly growing population, more and more forests are cleared off for agricultural purpose. Firewood, increasing demand of wood for fuel increases pressure on forest. Raw materials for wood-based industry, increasing demand of wood for making furniture, plywood, matchboxes, etc. result in tremendous pressure on forest. Infrastructural development, massive destruction of the forest occurs for various infrastructural development like big dams, highways, projects, etc. Forest forest fires may be natural or man-made, cause a huge loss. Recently you saw in North America, the forest has been burned completely, which caused a greater pollution. Overgrazing of land by cattle result into the soil erosion and desertification. Natural forces, floods, storms, heavy winds, snow, lightning are some of the natural forces. Next, effects of deforestation. Deforestation adversely affects and damages the environment. The adverse means what? Negative effect of deforestation are discussed below. Soil erosion, expansion of deserts. Soil erosion means what? The soil gets washed away with rainwater on slopy areas in the absence of trees. Suppose trees are there, if the rain is coming also, the roots may absorb that water. So when there are no trees, that water which is running out may carry out the soil. In the absence of the trees, leading to soil erosion. Expansion of deserts. Due to strong winds laden by rock dust, land masses gradually gets converted in atmosphere. So thank you students. I hope you people did not feel bored. The class is very important. Okay, stay home, stay safe.